People have been criticizing Robert Kiyosaki for many reasons, but are they correct? Welcome back to another video. In this era of modernization, there are plenty of ways to make money, and you can find many people providing advice for free. Robert Kiyosaki is one of them, and many people attribute their success to him. But lately, he's been on the receiving end of some negative comments. So is Robert Kiyosaki full of it? Here's the truth. Robert Kiyosaki is probably famous for writing the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is considered one of the best financial advice books ever. But he hasn't limited himself to selling what he wrote, and instead focuses on providing in-depth analysis of the current economy. He also has a side business named Rich Dad Education, which provides counseling about financial investments and passive income opportunities. The Rich Dad Education holds seminars every now and again to provide masses with useful information. These presentations are free for people to join, and then they offer a 3-day education seminar for a reasonably large sum. Scott Alan Turner, a podcast host on YouTube, attended one of these and explained a lot about how these meetings proceed. He revealed on his podcast that he wasn't able to get in the 3-day seminar session because of other plans, but as he was researching for Rich Dad Education, he came across a review from an individual that went to the presentation. He read that the review in general stated that the entire seminar was a big scam. Scott Allen also revealed that Rich Dad Education also offered an entire course worth $35,000, which seems like a lot considering that you can find plenty of that information on the internet for free already. He also read a review from CBS News that stated that there were 2 ways to make money without working more than 3 hours per week. One of them was to inherit a fortune, but if one wasn't fortunate enough, they could create a business model where they could sell small ideas to people, helping them to make money without actually working themselves. As he states all of this, it becomes clear that the Rich Dad education system is based on tricking individuals that they're providing useful information to set them up with a passive income while they make huge amounts of money themselves. Kiyosaki may be providing helpful financial advice, but it once came back to haunt him. In 2005, when Kiyosaki's book was doing well, he was also holding small seminars of around 20 to 30 people at small venues. Learning and Next, a company known for providing educational seminars, promoted him, and the two formed a contract to work together. Learning and Next and Kiyosaki's brand came forward as Rich Dad to conduct their seminars. All went well for a few months, and then Kiyosaki and the co-author of his book, Lecter, went on to work with Whitney Education Group, another company dedicated to the same line of work. Learning and Next felt that it was a breach of their contract and decided to file a lawsuit against the two. The court ordered in favor of Learning and Next, and Kiyosaki was ordered to pay $24 million. But Kiyosaki declared bankruptcy, claiming that the company only had $1.8 million in assets. But reports from the Wall Street Journal said that Kiyosaki and his company received $45 million in royalty payments for the seminars he conducted between 2007 and 2010. Kiyosaki's troubles only grew as Lecter, the co-author, decided to pursue another lawsuit in which she claimed that Kiyosaki had executed an evil plan to deprive her of her fair share in the business. In simpler words, Lecter stated that Robert Kiyosaki had used the money and other opportunities using the company's money so that she wouldn't receive her earnings from the venture. While the proceedings went on, Kiyosaki and Lecter reached an out-of-court agreement, and Kiyosaki had to give up $10 million. So it goes to show that Kiyosaki isn't the nice person that he pretends to be. He can use opportunities to suit himself better while disregarding others' rights and showing no integrity in business matters. If you're enjoying the video so far, like and comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more such content. Now let's move on ahead. Kiyosaki's advice videos are some of the most watched videos on big platforms like YouTube. But many people are now beginning to realize that what he says is merely basic knowledge. Robert Kiyosaki is always using catchy phrases to trap viewers in his video while providing superficial information consisting of fundamental knowledge about managing personal financing and utilizing investment options. According to some, most people don't have financial education because their parents didn't receive it. Furthermore, education systems also don't focus on teaching these fundamental concepts, so masses are always unaware about them. With the development of ebooks and libraries providing education for free, individuals are able to get that information without spending more than a small amount. So those watching Robert Kiyosaki after reading such books have concluded that his advice is nothing but basic information repeated over and over by the use of catchy phrases, tricking his viewers into thinking that they're learning something new. And so, there's another reason to believe that Robert Kiyosaki is fooling people into thinking that he's providing new insight into business. And that's all for today's video. There's no denying that Robert Kiyosaki is one of the best financial advisors we've seen in the present era, but some of his controversies have set a negative tone to his image. Moreover, people are now pointing out that his techniques might be limited to a certain group, so he's not that credible. In the end, only people can decide how good he is.